ਹੈਲੋ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਸਰੀ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਏਰੀਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਆ ਜੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ।
Yeah.
ਸੋ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ ਆ, ਵਧੀਆ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਟੈਚੂ ਲੱਗਾ ਹਨਾ ਤੇ ਐਂਡ ਕਲੌਕ ਲੱਗਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਦਾਂ।
Yeah. The clock is here.
ਇਹ ਪਿੰਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ।
Kind of like a downtown Surrey. Creator love hath no man than this. Thomas Fleetwood Landscorp died of wounds at Lens, September 1975. William Coach, private, killed in action, October 18, 1918. John Short, Pratt, killed in action at Ypres, June 2, 1916. George Albert Rowland died of wounds at Poppy and October 26, 1917.
ਇਹਦਾ ਸਟੈਚੂ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਦੀ ਗੰਦ ਵੀ ਰੱਖੀ ਆ ਇਹਦਾ ਦੇਖ ਉੱਤੇ।
Yeah, originally a gun captured by the 47th Battalion on September 27, 1980, sat atop this memorial.
ਇਹਦੀ ਕੀ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਸੀਗੀ? ਇਹਦਾ ਕਾਹਤੋਂ ਲਾਈ ਆ ਇਹ ਪਿਕਚਰ?
World War II, I think he was a soldier.
Huh?
He was a soldier.
1939 to 1945
World War II?
ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ? ਇਹ ਉਦੋਂ
He died.
ਉਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਡਾਈ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ। ਆਦੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਗੰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉੱਤੇ ਪਿਕਚਰ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੋਈ, ਸਟੈਚੂ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ। ਆ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਲਿਖੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ।
To the glory of God and the splendid memory of Surrey men who fell in the Great War 1940 to 1918. This
Why do you ਉਹਦਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦੇਖੀ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਯੂਕੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਾਏ ਉਹ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਹਨਾ।
Yeah, ਉੱਥੇ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਿਗ ਬੈਨ The clock was donated to the 2005 by the Rotary Club of Cloverton in celebration of Rotary International Centennial Anniversary 1905 to 2005. Dedicated October 15, 2005.
ਆ ਲਾਗੇ ਰੋਡ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਾਫੀ ਬਿਜੀ ਰੋਡ ਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹ ਹਨਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ। ਤੇ ਲੈਟਸ ਗੋ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਧਰੋਂ ਲਾ ਏਰੀਆ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਆ ਸਾਰਾ।
ਅੱਜ ਬੜਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਦਿਨ ਲੱਗਾ
ਅੱਜ ਸਨੀ ਡੇ ਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ। ਉਦਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਰੀ ਚ ਮੀਂਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਹਨਾ, ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਵਧੀਆ। ਬਟ ਇਹ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਆ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ ਸਰੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਸੋ ਐਕਸਪੈਂਸਿਵ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ। ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸ਼ੌਪਾਂ ਆ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਨਾ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ। ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੱਲੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਈ ਆ ਰੈਡ ਵਨ।
That's the museum.
ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਆ ਹਨਾ।
Yeah.
ਇਹ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਕਾਹਦੀ ਆ? ਓਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੂੰ ਵੀ ਆ ਜਾ, ਇਕੱਠੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਆ। ਆਹ ਪਿਕਚਰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਖਾਲੀ
These beautiful poles have been placed to help support the very heavy scaffolding limbs and to prevent them from breaking under storm or wind conditions.
We are both now more than 50 years old.
ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਆ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਦੇ ਅਪਸਟੇਅਰ। Surrey stories. We have Wahali, Newton, South Surrey, Fleetwood, Catali First Nation, Guildford, Cloverdale, Simahuma First Nation, Kawatelan First Nation. Alright, ਚਲੋ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ। celebrating our Ugandan heritage. The food basket of East Africa. With both fertile soil and a favorable tropical climate, Uganda is a farmer's dream. Uganda has been aptly named the food basket of East Africa because agriculture thrives here and is the mainstay of Uganda's population. Agriculture is the backbone of Uganda's economy, employing over 70% of the labor force. Over 80% of the country's exports are agricultural and include coffee, tea, vanilla, cocoa, fish, cereals, and cotton. So hand woven cold basket. Hand woven, yeah. And these are the Omawiko serving spoons. Here are the bowls. These are like the bowls and forks and spoons. This is the mat and the tray. The Pearl of Africa. Uganda is often referred to as the Pearl of Africa, a title well deserved. It is a beautiful country with tropical climate and breathtaking scenery. Within its borders are rolling hills, exotic wildlife, beautiful waterfalls, serene lakeshore such lush rainforest, the savanna, and snow-capped mountain. It is even home to the source of the source of the famous Nile River, the longest river in the world. Yeah. So this is a dress, necklace, necklace, belt. This is a keychain and a bangle, beaded bracelets, earrings, handmade, sandals, shoes, handbag, hand-woven bag. Okay. Some more clothes. Yeah, these are the Uganda. Uganda people on the colorful traditions. What? Vibrant, colorful, authentic, handmade, creative are some of the words that come to mind describing the fashion scene in Uganda. Traditional materials like bark cloth, kitenge, and kikoya fabrics are accentuated with handmade jewelry, footwear, and other accessories usually located using local source material. These include shells, beads, dried seeds, sisal, copper, and leather. Recently, African fashion has been taking the global stage by storm, blending rich traditions with contemporary styles. Uganda fashion designers have gained international attention as they grace stages and have runaways across the globe. Ugandan fashion designers making their mark both locally and internationally with bold and innovative design that blend traditional and cultural materials with current fashion trends. So this is Maitembe family and traditional Kenyan attire. Has small hand-woven basket with lid, large hand-woven basket with lid. So these both are baskets hand-woven with lids. This is a gourd. A traditional vessel used to carry water when traveling, to store milk, bushri, a fermented drink from sorghum or millet grain to make clarified butter. These gourds can be harvested in the wild or purchased in local markets. That's this is the Akai
Hayaniki is a box-shaped rattle instrument usually rhythmically played by women and young girls at celebrations or church services. And then that's a drum. Hand woven mat. So this is like a water machine, I think. Fishing the Fraser. Conrad and Amundsen settled in Surrey in the 1920s and continued to earn their livelihood as they did in Norway by fishing. The Amundsens fished the Fraser River alongside settlers of Norwegian and Japanese descent. The fish that did not sell fresh were canned in this tub. The wooden planks separate levels of canning jars during the boiling process. So this is the fishing bowl jar. And this is the engine. East Hope Marvin engine. Markets and fairs. Markets and fairs are long-standing sources of civic pride for Surrey residents. Getting food to market. Historically, families sold or traded what they didn't consume. Getting food to market was a chore before rivers and bridges crossed the Fraser River. Early on, Captain James hauled grain to Victoria Slope, Luty, and returned with supplies. Later, the KDK ferried farmers to the market in New Westminster. Surrey Fall Fair. The Surrey Agricultural Society held the first Surrey Fall Fair on September 28, 1888, on the grounds of the Surrey Town Hall at Surrey Centre. The fair was held to encourage land cultivation and hand to celebrate household arts, homestead plants, cattle, drought, drayed horses, poultry, swine, baking pipes, and needle crafts were presented in competition with the prizes awarded to the best in each category. 4-H in Surrey. And in 1954, it became popular in Surrey. The 4 heads, H's stand for head, heart, hands, and health. In the early years, the program to educate young to agriculture. Today, 4-H is still active in Surrey, fostering young people through knowledge, leadership, citizenship, and personal development. Prize winners. Surrey residents are proud of their farm product, the biggest squash, the best cow, the most delicious pie. The Stewart family, one of Surrey's pioneer family, was awarded with many certificates. So here are the certificates displayed. Yeah, these are apple machines. Apple and like beef machines. Rooted in diversity, harvesting the land. Immigrants from all over the world came to Surrey to claim and work the newly opened land. Diverse peoples. Settlers came to Surrey from all over Europe and Asia. The diverse population and their varied cultural traditions are still evident today. Diverse crops. Immigrants introduced a variety of farming traditions and crops. Today, many small family-run farms have been combined to create larger commercial farms. We'll find out. Forgiving a future. Blacksmiths or smiths were essential members of the early communities. Hotbed of activity. Blacksmiths work with iron heating, bending, shaping, and joining pieces together. Settlers relied on them for many things, including tools for clearing land, wagon wheels, weapons, door hangs, kitchen utensils, shoes, yokes, and harnesses for horses and oxen. Smiths worked long hours from dawn until midnight. Their shops often served as a community meeting places. Early Smiths, Surrey Smiths. Like many tradespeople, Alexander Matheson had held several jobs. He was a logger's, blacksmith, and police constable. In 19, he arrived in Elgin and went to work for the Burnett Mills as a logger, eventually becoming a blacksmith who shoed the oxen and horses for the logging camp. Around 1900, Matheson opened his own blacksmith shop on the main street in Cloverton. In 1950, he sold his shop and began working as a full-time police constable. W.G. Haddon, General Contracting. Will James Bill Haddon operated a machine shop in Elgin until the 1970s. He learned his skills from his father, James Haddon. Like many local tradesmen, Bale was multi-talented. Before working in a machine shop full-time, he hauled freight and supplies on the rivers in a boat he built himself. Industrious Surrey. Today, there are over 16,000 businesses in Surrey. Major industries include high-tech, biomedical, agriculture, and greenhouses, manufacturing, plastics, and telecommunications. Building a future. Forces formed the backbone of early Surrey, providing building materials for homes and jobs for settlers. Busy beginnings. There's plenty of work for carpenters, mill workers, shingle markers, and other skilled tradesmen. They made everything from furniture cabinets, and fences to buildings, barns, and bridges. In the early years, settlers often helped each other at work bees such as barn raising, working wood. Beginning in the 1860s, sawmills and shingle mills produced the logging industry bounty. Many of the mills employed Chinese immigrants and later Sikhs from the Punjab region of India. South Asian continued to form an important part of the workforce in Surrey's lumber industry. Today, these industries are mainly clustered in Port Cows. The heart of the home, pioneer kitchens were the center of family life. So this is like a pioneer kitchens. What? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what. I think it's maybe like
ਵਾਟਰ ਭਰ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਸੀ ਇਹ ਚ
yeah.
ਵਾਟਰ
Yeah. Family food then. Family recipes from the early 1900s used produce from the garden and farm. For lunch or dinner, families enjoyed braised calf's liver, turnips stewed in butter, oxtail soup, quail pie, or salmon fish balls. For a treat, there was gingerbread molasses, candy, baked peaches, or root beer. Family food now. Today, you can find a wide variety of international food products in Surrey. To make just about anything you can imagine, you could try a Punjabi-style dinner with such as chicken tikka masala, dal, and for dessert, coconut barfi, or a Chinese breakfast of congee and crullers. This is the Sikh temple. The Sikh temple. Spotlight on Heritage Fair. Surrey students participate in the Surrey Regional Heritage Fair with their Canadian Heritage projects every year at the Museum of Surrey. This temple was created by Guru Hamid Kaur as the artistic element for a project. The untold story of Mayan Singh Min's for Heritage Fair 2024. She presented the junior journey of Mayan Singh Minhas, also known as Mayo. Saying Mayo was a low-paid worker in Coalwinch Valley who went on to having the biggest summer company in Vancouver Island. Gurmat was awarded the BC Hydro Pioneer Award for her project.
Sukh temple.
So this is like the mechanical loop. So like a piano.
From a local family who owned it for many years. They acquired it in 1960.
So like this is let me figure this out. Wait. Surrey leaving entertainment at home. So this is like a living room. Yeah, living room. Yep.
ਸਾਰੇ ਰੇਡੀਓ
Radios.
ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਹ ਕੈਸਟਾਂ ਪੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੈਸਟਾਂ ਵੀ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ ਸੀੜੀਆਂ
Oh yeah. Cameras.
ਕੋਈ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੈਮਰੇ ਦਾ
Cloverdale Farm.
ਮਸ਼ੀਨ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਨਿੱਕੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਰੱਖੀ ਉਹਦੀ
This is a baseball team. Let's go. We didn't finish that side. Food for Surrey. Food for Surrey. Eating in Surrey has changed over time from plain pioneer fare to cuisine from around the world. From field to market, each settlers produced and processed the majority of their own food, relying on general stores mainly for staples like flour. Families joined forces to pick, can and preserve fruits, vegetables, fish, and other products. Surplus products were taken to markets in Westminster and Vancouver. Fast food during the 1950s, rising labor costs, increased mechanization, trade, and improved economy impacted their eating habits. People had less time to prepare home cooked meals and going out to eat became popular. Drive-ins and hamburger chains popped up in Surrey. At home, there was a new emphasis on convenience foods like canned soups and frozen dishes, and easy meals like tuna, casserole, sloppy joes, and frozen fish sticks.
ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਿੰਨਾਂ ਪਾਰਟਾਂ ਤੇ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹਨਾ
Yeah.
ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ
Authentic variety. Each sellers from many different countries imported a variety of food products to Surrey. This continues to be true in Surrey today. The availability of Asian, Latin American, and Eastern European groceries reflect the diverse population. Punjabi market. A variety of Punjabi stores are located along 120th Street and 96th Avenue in Surrey, featuring everything from clothing to jewelry to food market.